the car is the largest thing, and I'm a car person. I like cars. Anything with a loud muffler. I'm a good redneck, and so I get it. But cars go down in value. They're the largest purchase that we as consumers make that goes down in value, and consequently, the arithmetic tells us that the car payment, and today the average car payment in America is over $700. The car payment is more of a detriment to your wealth, your ability to become wealthy, than just about anything else.
That's exactly right. And as you point out all the time, you're putting all that time and effort. You just think about the amount of time you spend at work, how much of a percentage of your overall expenses that vehicle is, and then remind yourself it's depreciating in value. And you're going to be upside down in it before you know it. And that's what, I mean, George and I co-hosted the show a week or so ago, and he showed me this TikTok video we played for the audience. And people admitting with glee, Dave, that they had a $1,200 car payment. One couple said, we have $2,400 in car payments. And they were saying it with a smile on their face like, hey, it's just what you're supposed to do. And it's mind-numbing, the messaging that goes into this, that you got to have a brand new car or a newer car. And people are overspending, to your point. They cannot afford it.
Yeah. And it really, let me just tell you what it is, okay? It's prestige.
Exactly right. Status. You're right.
Because it's
look at my car,
and everything else you say about it is a justification and a lie.
Completely
true.
But
at the end of the day, it's prestige.
Oh yeah.
Because a $32,000 van will haul 4 kids, and so will a $10,000 van.
Exactly.
Will haul 4 kids safely. We're not putting their little lives in jeopardy.
Right.
That's a bunch of crap.
That's right.
And it's not, well, I want something reliable, and all those used cars are reliable. You know what your new car is a year after you got it? It's used.
Yes. And
it must be about to break down. You must be about to die right now.
And by the way, kids destroy a new car as quickly as they do a used car. They don't care. They're going to throw their little Mott's applesauce containers and their Cheetos and Goldfish everywhere.
Have you seen Rachel's car? You must have been inside Rachel's car.
I haven't, but I know she's got 3 kids. Welcome.
No, she's got 3 kids, and she's never kept a clean car in her whole life.
Oh boy!
But it's just like, man, it looks like a trash hole. And it's like, but it's got the.
Can we send a clip of that to Rachel, please?
Goldfish are ground into the carpet.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. But yeah, and that it doesn't matter what you pay for it. That's what you're going to have.
That's my point. Why buy a brand new van when the kids are going to destroy it?
Well, it's okay if you've got $2 million if you want to go buy a brand new van. I don't care.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen very often.
But we're talking about somebody making $75,000, somebody making $50,000, a $26,000 car, $32,000 car. And
oh man,
this is and all it is you get car fever, which which means your brain quits working.
Right.
And you go, oh, we have to have something reliable. We have to have something safe, and we have babies. We have to have room for them all. We can't put them in this old thing. And well, that's true. That old thing may need to be changed out for a different old thing. But
that's true.
But listen, you're mathematically saying with that purchase, I intend to stay in the middle class.
Yes.
That's what that is. It's a death sentence.
Yeah.
To your mathematics.
Yeah, you settle for it. Well, yeah. I'm going to settle for the life I have to live just so that I can feel good about myself when I pull up to soccer practice and my car looks like everybody else's, or maybe a bit nicer.
Yeah.
You really nailed it on the whole status symbol thing.
Well, it's even worse than soccer practice. It's the stoplight.
Oh, right.
At least you know the people at soccer practice. Yeah. The people at the stoplight, you'll never meet them. And the amount of money you lost while you were sitting there at the stoplight to impress someone you will never meet is astronomical.
So true. I had a young guy call on the show one time and talk about how he was in sales. And he needed the really nice car because it went into his entire credibility. And I said, let me tell you something. You realize there's parking spaces in the back of the lot or around the corner. They don't care what you're driving. You're not driving into the lobby of their building. Park around the back, look sharp, use an iron. You're going to be okay.
Use an iron. Brush your teeth. Take a bath.
You don't need a super nice car to close a deal.
Yeah. If you do, then you got the wrong deal. Yeah, it's a problem. I've done sales most of my life of one kind or another, and I don't recall ever making or losing a sale based on what I was driving.
It's true. When I first moved to Nashville years ago and I was in sales, I was driving a Ford Taurus, Dave, that had no air conditioning, and the carpet or whatever you'd call the fabric on the roof
headliner.
was. Thank you, Dave. I just said carpet.
It probably did have carpet.
I
If
had
it was a
shag
Taurus,
carpet.
if it was a Taurus, you had shag carpet on the roof.
But the top of the thing, one day, Dave, it started drooping.
Yeah.
And
I had that.
Stacy and I were newly married. We've been married 2 years, and I literally had a staple gun that
Yep.
I bought recently for
Yep.
household duty, and I
Yep.
fell in love with the staple gun. Jeremy Breland, one of our leaders here, saw this. I got out of the car one day. It was irritating me. It was coming down. I'm a short guy. And I got home, and I went and grabbed my staple gun out of the garage and went in and went, poof, poof, poof. 3 staples. It was fantastic until I gave it away to a 16-year-old girl in our church that needed a car. But I drove it for 3 more years with staples in the headliner.
Yeah, I've done that too.
Get over it. Nobody cared. It was a great story, actually.
Yeah, and you need those stories to be able to tell your kids someday. Yeah.